Greetings of peace, much blessings, much safety, and peace of mind. Okay, and not with the peace of mind on doing sin. I mean, actual peace of mind. You right up here and up here with up there. Okay, that kind of peace of mind. We are living in the days where doing wrong is beneficial or doing wrong is rewarded. There you go. Doing wrong is rewarded. Okay? And a lot of you notice you can talk to somebody, a confidant, family member, whoever, and you can tell them how wrong somebody is, and you barely get a response from it. You barely get a response. But I bet you if you 3 seconds Rick James switched it up like that and be like, go from hell no, I ain't put my feet on the couch to yeah, put my motherfucking feet on the couch. He's rich. He can afford it. Now, if you do that, then everybody else be like, ah, right, right, and all that. And, you know, we know, for those of us who know, we know this world. We know what's up, what's going down, what's happened, what's about to happen. It's all repetition. If you read the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, whatever, okay? Hell, you can read the Ten Commandments and the other ones that came with it. Read Hadith, whatever it is that you believe, hold fast to that. Hold fast to the rope of your Lord, because it's crazy out here, okay? And for those of y'all living in them big cities, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. For those of you who believe in God but haven't been praying for a minute, get to it, get with it, get in it, get out. Okay? Whatever. But what's going on these days is much bigger than I told you so. And these preppers, a lot of them, I found their channels back in 2017. I was trying to bust out the city for ages, okay, for a long time. And Lord of mercy, it's just too much is going on, and a lot of y'all just can't comprehend it. A lot of you are the chattel. I'm just not gonna lie about it. You're sheeple, you're cattle, and you're being slaughtered by the countless numbers. You're being slaughtered. You better wise up. Because I don't want to be the Clarice to be like, I opened the gate and they wouldn't leave. They wouldn't leave. You can push freedom. You can push prepping. You can push, start a garden, whatever. Okay, people are led by their desires. And if you desire to be sheeple, you desire to be cattle, you desire to be anything other than what God created you to be, human, well, we know what's going down. Hell, Pink Floyd said it best. If you're for the system, you're going to join the system. You're going to sacrifice yourself for the system, with the system, on the altar. And that's fine. Choose your side and rock with it. Okay? Don't nobody got time for no hypocrites. Nobody got time for those, I ain't with them, I ain't with them. And then 3 seconds later, you see them, they the biggest advocate for what they said they don't believe in. And all for some of this. This don't fucking matter. Okay, all this don't matter. It's a tool. It's currency. You use it. You don't hoard it. Okay, because we've learned from plenty of scripture. Okay, I'll take you back to mine. People of the cave. And you have gold coins and all that worth all the money in the world. You go to sleep in that cave and wake up God knows when. And you go into town and they will chase your ass out. And that's where we're living right now. Some of us ain't never fell asleep. Some of us just been awake. Just watching the system walk on by, walking all over us. And for what? Because you sold yourself, your way of life, your Lord for a miserable price. I'm not here to preach because everybody else is doing it. Okay, I've never been the one to preach. I can teach, but hey, you know, um, too much. Too much. You're in the situation you're in because you're trying to get out of it. It's gone bad. Some people make the situation. Some people revel in the situation. Some people keep stirring that pot in the situation. Either way, get behind the line that you serve and act accordingly. Because media is not your friend. It's not on your side. And those who wield the media, you know where they're at. Okay? So you can sell yourself out all you want. We can jump into history and talk about it. Yeah, okay. So you had slaves fighting for slavery. Sure. I don't know why that's such a foreign concept. People fight for their best interest back then and now. You got people fighting to stay sheeple. You got people fighting just to be taken care of by the system because they don't want to be taken care of by their own hands. And that's fine. Whatever side you on, stand behind that line. Keep that same energy. Don't nobody got the time for no hypocrites, no liars, no side switchers, none of that. Because you will get your just desserts. And that trying to walk the line and trying to straddle the fence, well, it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. It hurts when you fall straddled. That shit hurt. It doesn't matter if you have a long appendage or a short appendage or no appendage at all. Pain is pain. Get your life together. Get your shit together today. And I'm saying this especially because for those of us who have children, I have children, young, grown, you know better. Hold tight to the rope of the Almighty, of the one that's created all that is created. Hold tight, because you will all be questioned, we will all be questioned, and we will all be made responsible. I'm not trying to sit here and wait for that sky to be ripped open. I ain't waiting for the trumpets to be blown. All right? So, y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. The evildoers gonna do their evil, and the good doers are gonna do their good. But don't look for no excuses, because that's a hypocrite. Looking for an excuse as to why I'm doing something. Now that I got that part out the system, I don't make videos. It's not really my thing. I'm not even the in front of the camera type of person. Honestly, I'm a nut all by my damn self. Okay, but it don't take a genius. Okay, everything is in similitudes. The same thing that happened during Pharaoh time is the same stuff that's happening today. Okay, same thing that Moses had to go through. The righteous got to go through it today. Okay, well, I don't know about God parting seas for everybody, but you still gotta cross that bridge when you get to it. All right, and I don't know why a lot of you thinkers, intellectuals, y'all are dormant as fuck, and y'all need to get your asses up. I'm talking to the intellectuals, the smart ones, the intelligent ones, the ones that learn, process, digest, and expel better. It's your fucking fault. Your fault. I'm not talking about the ones who like to fancy themselves intelligent. I'm not talking about the ones who call themselves intelligent, or even the ones who don't even care to be intelligent. Not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the sleepers, the intelligent ones, the ones that seem to know all this history when shit bust out, when things go down. Now you want to talk about, oh, well, this happened in history. No, shut the fuck up, okay? Because it's not just what's up here. It's what you can do with this and your feet. Because they will all be questioned and they will all talk for you. So I'm talking to the intelligent. Wake your ass up. Pick your side and make fucking progress. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me collect. That goes for everybody. It don't matter who you are. I'm not jumping ship. I'm not trying to cut off relations or nothing like that with nobody. Not families. What friends? You know? Save yourselves and your family from that hellfire. You got the hellfire on this earth, and then you got the hellfire that you either believe or you don't. It's whatever, okay? I don't even care what you believe. But get your shit together and get your mind right, because when it goes down, nobody got time for, wait, I'm not really with them. Nope, pow. It's going to go down. Pow, boom, biff. It's going to go down. And don't nobody care about that guy who ain't decided yet, or who's just trying to live, or just trying to survive. Because then you become a parasite. Parasites are just trying to survive. Tapeworm is just trying to survive. Bed bugs are just trying to survive. Slugs and all those other things that we say are degraded and all that, just trying to survive. Maggots, flies, they all just trying to survive. But they won't be held not nearly accountable as you will be on the day that all debts are paid back. It's going to be a bazaar for real. Y'all think this is wild. We got trials like a mug. Wake the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Get blessed up. All right? Hold on to whatever you believe in. But seriously, though, we ain't got time for the one who ain't decide. God forbid everything shuts down. Everything that was done for you, whether it's a supermarket, factory plants, hatcheries, whatever. God forbid everything gets shut down. Where you gonna be? You ain't fitting to walk your ass down no road looking for nobody to help you, because everybody's going to be hunkered down. Everybody's going to be hunkered down. Ain't nobody trying to come outside and talk to no fucking strangers. Build a community. Hell, it's been made easy for you. And at some point, all of this is not going to exist. YouTube, Facebook, Meta, world peace. Still a badass basketball player. Y'all can say what y'all want, okay? Y'all just mad because y'all can't make him do just anything. He wasn't an idiot. He was actually a very intelligent man. But when you come from a war zone, PTSD is a bitch. And I love how it's easy for everybody to put down the intellectuals. And now look at what you got on media. Social media, public media, TV media, whatever medium you choose. All these fucking idiots, all these whores, everybody, all the trash, the dregs, pumping the airwaves with style. And it's for nobody else. It's for nobody else except to turn you away. Turn you away from the all merciful. I don't care what kind of sins you've done. I don't care what you feel guilty for. I don't give a about it. I'm not going to forgive you, but guess who will? The one and only. The before and after. The been here and will always be here. That. Mm-hmm. That. So you ask that person, that one, not person, but you ask the one greatest spirit, whatever you want to call him, God, Jehovah, whatever. Okay, even as a Muslim, we believe in Jesus, but he was also a man. We're not confused on that subject, so there's no discussion. Whatever you believe, I respect you. I respect it, but it's not my bag to carry. That's on you. Okay? Um get your shit together, cuz the nature of man is the most dangerous nature of all. Sure, I don't like snakes. I'm racist. Racist. I cannot stand a snake. Ooh, get the willies like, ooh. Nobody's business. I could hold a worm. I could play with some slugs. Anything else, but not that. However, I'm not more scared of that than I am. I'm not. I don't love that more than I love. I will never love anything, anybody, anyone, anything. A baby, nothing. I will never love anything more than I love my Lord. Period. But not that there's a but for that. That sentence ended. I'm saying but, meaning I'm not here to draw out no cures. Okay? I've had some conversations with all kinds of people, even dumbass conversations. And when you remind them of your belief factor and everything, they don't want to hear it. They got some other kind of stuff going on, yada, yada, yada. So you know who your allies are. Stop hanging and baking with your enemies. They are your enemies. Just because they wear a smile, they ain't friends. Everything is currency. Everything is currency. From this to this, it's all currency. Because people can consume but so much. Build a community if you can. If not, hunker your ass down. Save yourself and your family from the hellfire. What's here, what's coming, what you about to witness. I don't care about the news. I listen to the news to know how the fucking idiots are operating. Okay, period. But you intelligent people, and I'm talking about not intelligent as in, oh, I read a lot of books or I, went to school for a lot, because a lot of you motherfuckers are just parrots. Y'all don't condition. Nothing happens up here. Y'all just absorb like sponges. And some of y'all just sponges. Be a sponge. Do you. Your currency too. It's all currency. Love is currency. Okay? But as soon as you get tricked, then you want to come over and pay it forward and keep the sin going and trick somebody else and trick somebody else and trick somebody else. And you can trick but so much. I know somebody's going to say it ain't tricking if you got it. But for how long though? Because it gets spent. Invest better in your well-being, in your existence. You got sick people out here, on grid and off grid. You got a lot of sick people. I watch the videos. I have some fans. I'm a fan of a lot of people who talk some real common sense and intellectual stuff. But no one man can contain all knowledge of all things existing, happening, and has happened. Okay? That's what he's for. But I'm just here to say, knock that shit off. Knock it off. Stand behind your line. Stand behind your fence. Wait for your rulers to give the order. Okay? Because y'all seem to think that the armies of evil isn't assembled yet. And that's bullshit. They've been assembled. And the intellectuals have gone evil too. And I see now that it's popular to like Hitler. And it's popular to talk about, oh, well, and sure, cause and effect, everything happens for a reason, sure. But now when you start legitimizing what Hitler did to people, I'm not even pulling it to the Jews, okay? Because there was a lot more people that were killed more than the Jews, okay? The Jews didn't encompass the whole world. They wasn't everywhere in the world, okay? But people of my hue was, people of my lineage was, people with that share a history was, and they were all and still being prosecuted, still being tortured and everything. So know what side you're on and stop falling for the bullshit. Okay? I'm sick and tired of it. Okay? I've unsubscribed from so many people because at first you start making sense. Yeah, how to grow a strong tomato plant. You know, there was a girl that was from the South, you know, because I thought shenanigans was only in the city because I was tired of their shit. And next thing I know, boom, found a nice little channel. Nice young lady, you know, smart enough, talking about gardening. She live in town, but still she's doing what her part, right? Then after a while, it didn't take too long. She was getting honest views and she was getting honest responses and everything. I mean, you know, I talk, so if I catch a live, you know I'm gonna be there talking I entertain the chats and everything, or I answer questions. Excuse me, or ask questions. You know, free information. I'm always there to learn something. But then, after a little while of being subscribed to her, and her husband's very intelligent. He's been through, you know, and thank you for your service, sir. Not mentioning any names, but he's a vet, a new vet. You know, when Desert Storm was going down, and they recruited a lot of kids, especially from black communities. We're not even going to lie about that. But he was talking about his experience and whatnot. And turns out we from the same town. I might even know the dude, you know, because who didn't know my family? But whatever. But I might know of the dude, I mean. But the point is, this man found a healthy medium for him to have his own channel, to talk about his own thing. And I respect it. I support it. Yes, sir. You need to tell your story. But in the meanwhile, this chick, I guess she wanted to hurry up and grow her channel. So she starts ranting. Oh, this person's a big channel and he's stealing my ideas. You don't own the right to how to grow tomatoes. Then it turned to something else and it just seemed, and okay, it's not a coincidence. People are going to look at your channel. Number one, your shit is not copywritten by you. It's the property of YouTube. So you don't have ownership to it. You're just a spokesperson. You're just the anchor woman for your particular channel. But you're a slave nonetheless. You serve somebody else's greater purpose. You know? So meanwhile, they got you on the hook, rigmaroling, jigging, jiving, and doing what you got to do to get the views so you can get paid, if you get paid, right? Because the power is not with them. The power is with the people. It always has been, if the people are united. And that's the point that we got to make. And a lot of y'all are programmed. You grew up with TV. You grew up with the shenanigans and all that. So you're programmed. You don't even realize when you're an agent of chaos yourself. Anyway, so instead of her posting, I went and bought this and that, she became materialistic. She talking about all the stuff that she's buying that is, you know, and all that stuff. And cool. If that helps you survive, great. If that helps your family grow, kudos. But you're wasting your money. Then you started coming more on your channel and started talking about how, you know, started beef with bigger channels. So, and people started, and then you started getting the trolls to tune in because that negative energy comes at you. So those trolls started tuning in and stirring the pot, hardcore, stirring that pot and all that. And then what ended up happening? Now you mad because you got the views. You may have even gotten monetized, but trolls don't really pay for it like that. They're not honest consumers. You know, their currency is trouble, fitna, and bullshit. And you fell into all of that. Now your channel, you're trying to talk about tomatoes, cucumbers, and whatever else, trying to go back to whatever because you thought, oh, if I cheat my way to my views and get monetized, I'll be making the money, then I can go back. Everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that. You're no different. I just watched Can of Mink this morning, you know, and he was talking about a good movie with Brendan Fraser called Bedazzled. And cool dude, regular guy, but his life wasn't going the way he wanted it to go. So instead of putting effort into it, the devil came, made him a couple of deals. He had a couple of wishes. And every time he made a wish to do something successful, to be successful, he wasn't very specific. The devil fucked him over. It was always something, ruined everything. It was funny as hell, but it's true because that's what it is. You got stories like Faust. Read it. Don't understand the language? Go on a YouTube channel of somebody who it has an amazing voice. First of all, you need creativity, imagination to bring a story to life. Some people, they read like dead souls. There's no life in their reading. They can't understand it because they can't comprehend it because they can't feel it. So go on YouTube and look up the story of Faust. Look up Faust. Faust, which is funny because I had a vice principal for the longest in elementary school. His name was Faust. And it was always funny every time I saw him because I giggled because I read the story when I was young. Great story. But it gives you a hard lesson. Hell, you don't want to do that. Go ahead and get cheap with it. There's a movie called Tombstone with Kurt Russell in it. The same dude from Escape from New York. My man, right? But Tombstone. And he plays Wyatt Earp, but there's a little skit in there where they have the play of Faust. And as short as that skit was, it was straight to the point. The devil will always play you. He'll make a deal with you, and his benefit is always going to be greater than yours. Always. But he teaches you a hard motherfucking lesson. And you can sell your soul for money and then let the IRS, who I believe the devil works for them, or they work for the devil. But no. But, wish to be a rich person and then watch the IRS on your ass, okay? How many entertainers are like that? Sitting in the hood, you don't like the rigmarole, you don't like the whatever, but you still gonna push that same ignorance. So now you rich. You up here flossing all these cars and homes that you leasing and everything. You don't understand money. So you rich, you make $1 million. You the fad, you the thing to be now. Everybody killing themselves, killing each other to make it to your concert. Selling their souls just to benefit and to say that they were there. Okay, cool. But then your ass get hit with the IRS. Now you got to do time. How many entertainers got caught up like that? It doesn't matter. Black, white, brown, color, purple. It doesn't matter. The fact is, the system is rigged against you regardless. The Almighty is not rigged against you. But you do learn some hard lessons. Even Satan teaches you some hard-ass lesson. So cut the shit out. Just cut it out. Stop the walking the line. Stop the straddling the fence, okay? Bust your balls, bust your cooch. It doesn't matter. Pick a fucking side and maneuver that way. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me collect. But get your shit together. Intellectuals, stand the fuck up. Because this is all your fault in the first place. This is all your fault. You didn't stand up. You didn't defend. Even if we were to go and talk about the hood, the trailer parks, wherever life is down in the dumps. You seeing evil and you didn't correct it. It's on you. All these organizations, all these years, putting all this kind of money, buying your town, putting all this money into all your initiatives. And this is what you got to show for it today? Don't blame the corporations. They do what is in their nature. These corporations are Frankensteins. And that's their job. Victor made me. Well, who made you? Because even when Frankenstein was abandoned, he still went looking for his maker. Now, how many of us are that dedicated, who actually truly love who we say we believe in? Even if you believe in yourself, you failed your motherfucking self. How many of us are that diligent that just like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, coming looking for Victor, his father, how many of us is looking for ours? Get your shit together. Motherfuckers pushing eating and get eating plants. Excuse me, not eating plants. Eating plant eaters. Eating locusts. Eating cicadas. And okay, I'm not talking shit. I wouldn't eat it. I'm just not hungry enough. However, there are people who eat those things, whether that's all you have or not. But now you're talking about people, now the cannibals are coming out. All these dimensions, the veil has fallen. You are seeing things in this world that you didn't know existed. These fairy tales aren't all lies. These stories, these fiction stories aren't all lies. Sometimes the only way to publish the truth is to call it something else. You know this. But it's not all lies. Get your mind right. Choose a side and work on it. Stop this confusion shit. The rest of the world a lot is going on. Too much is going on. And before you know it, all corners of the earth is going to be open sesame like a motherfucker. Okay? Dimensions are opening up. There are certain types of mindsets that even I never was privy to. Of course, you have a theory because you read the books or whatever. You hear the scholars or whatever. Okay, people who've seen it, heard it, studied it, whatever. But when you start seeing shit for real, really happen, don't turn that blind eye. Don't be up here with your eyes wide shut. Okay? Because you're going to get judged regardless. You're going to get judged for even turning the other cheek. You're going to be judged for turning a blind eye. You're going to be judged for just being in denial. Now, I'm not judging because I don't give a damn. I am not the creator. I'm not the all-knowing. I'm not the all-creating. I'm not the all-merciful. I'm not. And anybody who knows me know I'm not all-merciful. But I know who to go to. The all-merciful. Ar-Rahman. All right? So, I don't care what your faith is. If you're pushing the truth on something, I'm here to learn. But cut that straddle the fence bullshit. Okay? And a lot of y'all on YouTube, y'all bragging about y'all shit. People are just waiting for that time because people are just envious by nature. It's just what it is. They're just waiting. I would hate to hear that somebody's homestead got raided, got held up because of a jealous motherfucker. Not even so much a hungry person or somebody who need clothes. Build your communities now. Get your shit together now. You cannot change the condition of a people till they can change the condition within themselves. Change your conditions. Okay? The government never said it's their job to make things better for you. They said they can assist you. So don't blame them either. Okay? Because a lot of us got lied to. Sure. But a lot of you motherfuckers knew the truth and you shut the fuck up and you didn't teach it. It is our own fault for not teaching our children. God said it best. The Almighty said it best. You're going to keep on this road. I'm going to create a people who may be similar, but they will be nothing like you. Nothing like you. And how many of us seen that? How many? How many of us had children and they on some other shit? How many? I sure as fuck saw it. They know better. We will all be judged individually. God is even going to ask the babies who were born. We have trials, y'all. In this world, in another dimension. Even the people who are gone, who've passed away. Your soul is not dead. You're just not here where I can touch you, feel you, and see you. But you got your own journey going on. You're in another dimension. You got your own journey going on. God knows what happens in the grave beyond your body decomposing. God knows. Pray for your dead. Pray for your living. Pray for yourself. God will never change a condition of a people unless they change a condition for themselves. God says it all the time. Every scripture. He said it. You come to me walking, I come to you running. And that's where he's at. How many of y'all walking to him? At least. Crawling to him. At least. Crying for him. At least. Things have gotten so material. If you hear somebody talk about God, it's just for blaspheming. Get it the fuck together. Whatever side you on, get it the fuck together. Get with the community. If you by yourself, maybe it's safer for you to be by yourself. Hunker down. Okay, and I'm not saying it's like, oh, there's a war coming. I'm not trying to worry you. No, fuck that. I'm a loner. That's who I naturally am. If I cannot assist you with something to help you on your way, fuck away from me. I like my time. I don't like spending my time with other people like that. If I miss you, I'll contact you. Yada, yada, yada. We all know me. But what else? Hold on to the rope of Allah, yo. Save yourself and your family from the hellfire, yo. You can tell people but so much. Everybody will make up their own mind. What I can't stand, and I say this to my kids as well as I say it to anybody else, don't be a fucking man when things are all going good and you can be all jiggy with it. Don't be a man then. Don't be a man in the bedroom, but then when it comes to taking care of real shit, when other people have rights on you, oh, you ain't a man. Your mama here to help. Da-da-da. No, no, no. Fuck that. It doesn't matter how right the answer might be. The equation is what it is. If the formula is wrong, the answer's still wrong. Period. And we are living in a times when that's a fact. Fuck the product. If the formula is wrong, the answer is automatically wrong because it matters how you go about it. It matters. Heck, God done turned an earth, raised an earth to the heavens, and then turned that motherfucker upside down. Read the Quran. Very exciting. Very exciting. But it'll also give you a peace of mind as well. Read it. You don't even got to be a Muslim. Just read it. Just don't read it when you're on your menstrual cycle. Clean that up. Don't hold it when you're on your menstrual cycle, But I implore you to read it. You'll be surprised what you get out of it. And half the stuff that's going on in today's world, even in relationships or whatever, it'll answer a lot of stuff for you and it'll cut out all the shenanigans. Watch. Even when it comes to people, it'll cut out the shenanigans. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Get your shit together, y'all. God will never change a condition unless you change a condition within yourself. Get it together.